Everything we know about the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S. Xiaomi is one of those companies that isn't particularly well known in the West, despite being one of the largest phone brands in the world. The reason for that is, unlike Huawei, which has decisively broken into Western markets, Xiaomi either has little interest in selling outside of China, or it simply hasn't found the phone that could bust into this wildly competitive space. That could change with the device known as the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S. Here's everything we know about Xiaomi's latest phone. Release date. The Mi Mix 2S will be launching March 27th, but it's worth noting that this is likely to be a China-only phone, which is a real shame for a phone this potentially powerful and attractive. Design. Xiaomi is known for pushing out groundbreaking designs, and the Mi Mix 2S is expected to be no different. The design shows a gorgeous bezel-free phone that's almost all screen, with a front-facing camera asymmetrically placed in the top right corner. Interestingly, there's no visible fingerprint sensor on the front or back of the device, with some sources claiming that the phone will come with facial recognition tech like the iPhone X, or an under-display fingerprint sensor, but there's no real evidence of either of those yet. Only a select few phones have managed to include an under-display fingerprint sensor, and some of the largest names in the mobile world have tried and failed, so don't hold your breath for that feature. But facial recognition does seem more likely given that various Android phones have been using the technology for years. The screen size is a hefty 5.99 inches, which shouldn't come as a surprise given how bezel-free the design is. Dimensions are not confirmed, but it's probably likely to be around the same size as the Galaxy S8, maybe a little larger. Specs. Xiaomi's latest phone is very likely to be exceptionally powerful, even for a flagship phone. The Mi Mix 2S will be running Android 8.0 Oreo, and powered by Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 845, and come with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage, as announced by Xiaomi itself on Chinese news site, Weibo. The inclusion of the Snapdragon 845 puts the Mi Mix 2S on an even footing with most of 2018's premium flagship smartphones, including the upcoming Galaxy S9, and assumed LG G7, while 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage is pure overkill on Xiaomi's part. All of that powerful specs are backed up by a sizable 3400 mAh battery. That might sound large, but it will be powering a lot of powerful hardware, as well as that massive screen. While we'd expect it to last a day, don't expect it to last as long as some of the more impressive battery lives out there. Camera. There are few details on what to expect from the camera. We can see from the images of the phone itself that the rear-mounted cameras will be vertically stacked and arranged into the middle of the device, not unlike the way a Nokia device would be set up. Details on the camera itself are scarce, but there have been mentions of two 12-megapixel cameras, one of which with an optical zoom. As noted before, the front-facing camera is found in the upper right of the phone's screen, but there are no details on that camera save that. That's all we know about Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S. Let us know what do you think about this in the comment below. See you tomorrow.